Okay, basic lighting setup. Now we need to adjust everything. Testing. Is the audio working? Okay. Studio main. You can't see that. I don't have a follow focus. Channel 1. That's all the way up. Let's turn you off. So channel 1, no. 100. Is that more moody? Let's do these. Let's do channel 2. Now I'm lit. I mean, channel 1 could come. That's a lot of light. I don't know. That's too dark. I could turn this guy up. Okay, so channel 2. I was at 100. 60 is a little too low, so let's go up to there. I don't know. That looks good. Hi, my name's Scott. Hi, my name. Turn the on switch on. What's up, guys? scottdw here. What's up, guys? scottdw. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Chicken nuggets, pistachio ice cream. Name that movie. I don't know if I'm in focus, but I am rolling. Not dressed or shaved or anything. This could be a vlog. This is interesting, you guys. I'm hoping the audio is rolling. I don't really actually know if it is. Looks green. Alright, so I'm shooting the outro for a video. Princess Dance Battle. It's a video I shot a while ago. Hardcore passion project. Spent a lot of time, spent a lot of money, way more money than I was supposed to spend on it, all out of pocket. This was a long time ago, before I was like anywhere close to being this sick. Did you hear that? I have a like video camera, or like security cameras to like watch the boys, because sometimes they wake up in the middle of the night with like bad dreams or whatever. So I have an iPad that shows me the boys. It's not creepy. I'm their dad, you know. It's like, it would be creepy if I was like watching other kids sleep. That's really weird, but no, it's my boys, so I keep an eye on them, and then if they wake up, I know right away, because I'm down in the studio, which is like completely soundproof, and I can never hear them, so that's how I can hear them, and then I can hopefully get to them before they wake up Becca, which always sucks if they beat me, because then she wakes up for no reason, and I'm on this really, really messed up backwards schedule where I'm up through the night and sleep during the day. A lot of it is because, oh man, I don't know, the reality of it is daytime for me really sucks. It's like really depressing. It's the time that I am supposed to be working and supposed to be interacting with people, talking to people, but it's just like, it's too much. It's too much, like, with the business stuff. It's also very depressing because, like I said earlier, like, I've lost everyone. My whole team, my friends. Well, yeah, I have a few good friends left who are very understanding of my situation, and they are everything to me. Everything to me. Well, here I am, supposed to do this outro. I don't want to do this outro because I have to turn on the switch. What I'm really good at, guys, really good at. This is the whole be authentic, don't be shy thing. Like, it's no joke. Like, you gotta understand something about me. I am a very introverted human being, especially growing up. Very, very shy, hard to communicate with other people, teachers, adults especially. It was really hard for me growing up. Especially when I ultimately chose the path of being a filmmaker, it was very, very hard to get up in front of the class and do pitches and you know, tell stories and things like that, even though I love to tell stories, and it was something like in my heart that I loved, and I was, you know, I felt I was good at, but I could not get in front of a classroom and share a story to save my life. Man, I remember even in college just a few years ago how truly difficult it was, and it really messed me up health-wise to try to force myself to do it. Well, anyways, I got into filmmaking. I started making projects. I really had no idea how to direct. I actually didn't even want to be a director. I wanted to be a cinematographer. And that's what I was good at. That's what I was making money doing. I was getting hired to shoot projects, and I said, you know what, I think I just want to be a cinematographer. Even though I was always writing on the side, writing characters and stories and coming up with quirky ideas, I just kind of kept it to myself in a notebook. I never really did anything with it. My mind is like all over the place. That's the other problem, is I have no memory. So like, I'll be telling a story and then halfway through I forget what I'm talking about or why I'm telling a story. I have this cool little digital director from Manfrotto. It's really cool. I should take a picture. I should take a picture of it so you can see. Or better yet, I'll do a video. It's a 5D with the Canon Cine Glass. This is the digital director. This is cool because it connects to the 5D, and then I have a monitor, but it's all touchscreen, so I can adjust everything. It's really cool. And then I got this light right here. I've got these little lamps right here. I've got these controllers right here. I've got a light right here shining the guitar. I've got some lights up there shining down on the drums. The whole background. That's pretty much the setup. I'm sitting on this really weird drum throne on the couch. Something about the background is still not right. Well, so anyways, I think I was saying I was really shy. And it was YouTube. It was falling into YouTube. Still really not fully wanting to be a director or even considering that path. I was still really thinking about cinematography. And it's kind of apparent if you go back and look at my first few videos, it was really about the cinematics. It was like the Flying Kitten video and then Fruit Ninja. Even though Fruit Ninja was like really kind of story based and almost like movie trailer-esque, it was very like from like the point of like a cinematic piece. And I'll never forget, I think I said this in a vlog once. I have to take my medicine. This setup's really funny. It's just me trying to shoot myself, so I like see stands and lights and everything. It's like the whole setup, but just by myself. It's really funny. I don't know, why would I cut it out, you know? These kind of one-shot, long-shot things, if I edit it, I won't release it. Truly. I have so much vlog content that has not been released because just sitting down and editing it is too much right now. So if I release this like random vlog that has become of my outro video, if I release it, it'll probably just be a one take, which I hope you don't mind. I've gotten used to swallowing pills, like a lot of pills. Like I'm talking like 100 pills a day. Did you see my Instagram photo? I was originally gonna do like a setup, like a plate with all the pills and then like a fork and knife, because that's how I feel like my life is. I don't eat many meals or food or anything just because I'm constantly taking pills, so I think I get full of that. Okay, this batch of medicine is on a 5-hour schedule, I think. This one's on 5 hours, the other one's on 2. Okay, then there's the... Remind me to take medicine in 5 hours.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Wow, that puts us at 6 a.m. Set timer for 2 hours.
Okay, it's set. And the suspense is killing me.
Oh, Siri, you're such a jokester. Okay, timer is set. Timer is set. That is my, in 2 hours I start my detox stuff. The detox stuff is all in preparation for Mexico, and Mexico is coming up really soon. Holy cow, holy cow. Well, guess what? I got this opportunity to work with Carrie Walsh. And I made this volleyball video, this really wacky volleyball video with Christian. And I remember being like, yeah, okay, I got this idea, I want to just make, you know, this funny kind of volleyball game. And they didn't give me a lot to work with other than, you know, Carrie wants to do something funny with you. She's really open to whatever. Well, I didn't think much of anything until I got to set. It was Bless me. I'm so sorry. I hope I took the right medicine. Sometimes you just never know. There's so many freaking options. Now I'm really confused. Oh, I probably put 3 in there when I should have put 2. I have 1 extra of these, which is that is a no-no. I must have put an extra in there, right? That would be weird if I messed that up. That would suck. I need to eat some food or something. Haircut and stuff. I gotta get ready for this video. Oh. Uh-oh, did you hear that noise? Was not a good sound. So it was a really crazy shoot. Carrie Walsh only had like a couple hours to film, I think. And we were going to be shooting, maybe she had more than that, but it was a really short period of time. And we were going to be shooting where she trains on Manhattan Beach in Los Angeles. And so I brought a very small crew, like no crew almost. Phantom camera, Phantom slow-mo camera, Christian Busette. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember we flew in the morning, we had to shoot, and then flew back home. So it was like all in a day. And I'll never forget feeling like I was prepared until this moment. Carrie Walsh arrives, and I'm like, oh wow, this is cool. 3-time Olympic gold medalist, which is really crazy. And she comes up to me and she says, okay, so what am I doing? And I will never forget the sheer terror. And I just froze. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. I've never directed. Up to this point, you know, like I've made movies with Christians, I directed my friends, and I was a cinematographer. Like that was really it. This was my first time having to tell someone what to do and get the vision inside my head out and in a way that could be understood by someone like Carrie Walsh, who's not necessarily an actor or, you know, a filmmaker, but is an athlete. Luckily, she's had, you know, so much experience on camera, and that helped a ton. She was such a natural. But I will never forget that feeling of just being so afraid and so scared, but then, you know, it could have gone a few different ways. It could have gone very, very bad if I just said, I don't know what we're doing, I'm going home, you know, like that's like that's like what I wanted to do, for real. Like I just wanted to like curl up and run away. But in that precise moment, before ever coming up with this mantra or anything, I made the decision. I said, you know what? You gotta fake it. You gotta literally be authentic. You gotta literally don't be shy. Be bold, be brave. And just do it. Just do it. I looked her in the eyes and I said, all right, here's what we're gonna do. And what came out of my mouth, I have no idea how it came out. But there was something about being decisive, making a decision, and just going with it, just doing it. There was something about all those things that the rest worked out. The rest just worked out. And that's when I learned that it's so much about being confident, believing in yourself, believing in your idea, and then just doing it, doing it. I mean, there's so much more to be said outside of be authentic, don't be shy. But be authentic, don't be shy is the simplest way that I've really put you know, just do it, Nike's theme. Don't be shy. I mean, like, holy cow. Anyways, that was a turning point for me in my career, and I adopted that. I adopted that mentality and that practice, and before I knew it, I started working with more and more actors and then dancers and then celebrities. I remember sitting in this room with only a few people and Ryan Seacrest, and having to explain to him what the idea was in my head for the video with Ryan Seacrest. And it's like, what I got really, really good at was basically flipping on this switch. I could be this kind of sad, sick, worried, lonely, fearful person on the inside, because so much of that was me and is me. But I learned how to flip on that switch. And I say a lot of that is me because, yes, there's like the fear element and learning to overcome it. But then there's the health, you know, there's the health. There's the like putting on a smile every single day and just trying to be like bright and bold and full of energy. Like, oh my goodness. My goodness, that is the hardest thing in the world. But that's what I got good at. And I had friends say like, I had no idea you were sick, because you're like always smiling in your behind the scenes or your Instagram posts. And it's like, yeah, I guess I got good at acting. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever been open. I've ever been truly authentic. There's like this whole level of being authentic with my work and with what I believe in and with what I want to do. And then there's this whole side of being authentic with who am I really, or what am I hiding to show the world that I'm like this bright, vibrant person. But while I am this bright, vibrant person and I have bright, vibrant days, there's this whole other side of me that no one has ever known, no one has ever seen. And this is the first time I've really just kind of come out with it all. Yeah. Well, anyways, all that just for, I probably just spent more energy telling that whole story than it would have taken to do this outro. And now I don't want to do this outro. Anyways, you're gonna see this video on my main channel. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see this bright, energetic, happy Scott at the end of it. And it's not me faking it more than it's what I am on the inside. That's the true Scott. That's the Scott that I once was, that I wish to be, that I try to be, that I put on to be. So yeah, I've never ever done this before. Never in a million years thought to show the real behind, behind the, all this doesn't make it into the end slate of the bushy. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe. Chicken nuggets, bananas. And I think I was getting to this point that I'm thanking a brand, because while I made this video out of pocket for a lot of money, way more money than I should have, a brand very recently came on board and helped sponsor the video. Doesn't pay for the whole video, but it was very helpful, very generous, and so I'm I'm doing this for them. I mean, you know what I mean. I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing it for them because I have to I agreed to do it. A thank you and a shout out to them. And it's always hard because it's like, where's the line of like, you're a sellout? Sellout. I'm pretty sure this guy Casey Neistat just did it. Oh man, I don't watch Casey Neistat anymore, but I just randomly saw this video where he was talking about something about a sellout and how he hates the word. I couldn't agree more. I hate that word. I hate that word, sellout. This is how I make a living, guys. And I know you know that. I know most of you on the second channel, you are here because you actually care about me and my content. You're not just there for the 2-minute thrill. But those 2-minute thrills take 200,000 hours of my time, free time, not time I'm getting paid for. And while yes, it's true, many YouTubers make millions and do very well on YouTube, it's a lot harder for a filmmaker. It's a lot harder for someone who puts so much time, work, energy. I fly a lot of actors out. I hire a lot of crew. I put a lot of my money, if not all of it, into the films. I don't ask for anything in return. I don't ask for anything because I've been blessed enough to be able to keep creating. Up until now, at least. It's hard to put these types of videos out because, you know, it's like brands probably watch this and say, oh, well, we were going to work with him, but he's sick, so maybe we shouldn't. That's a scary thing for me to really go out on the ledge and post this kind of stuff, because this is as raw as it gets. Well, you know what? It's reality. If a brand is going to choose to not work with me because I'm sick, then okay, that's fine. I didn't need to work with the brand anyways. It probably would have been a relationship that wasn't very fun. Some relationships with brands are amazing and fun. They trust me as the creator. They allow me to be myself. They allow me to be creative. Those are the types of videos you guys probably love and don't even know are sponsored. I mean, how many people even notice that High School Dance Battle, the first one, is sponsored by HDC? That being said, it was a passion project that I had for 2 years before making it. But yeah, it's funny. A lot of my videos you would never know are sponsored, and it's those videos where the collaboration with the brand is amazing. They're very trusting, and they're very good, and they end up benefiting. Man, I've heard stats. I've gotten what do you call it, stats back. I've gotten case studies back from what some of the videos have done, and it is mind-blowing what some of our videos have done for companies in terms of, you know, selling product or brand awareness or whatever. I don't see any of that. I don't get any of that, you know, so. But that doesn't matter. That came out weird. That's not what I meant. What I meant was, I don't know what I meant. I really don't. But it wasn't like, oh, I should get a chunk of every sale I make for a company, because that's ridiculous. It doesn't work that way. It would be cool, but it doesn't work that way. All I'm saying is I've been blessed with a career to be able to, for the most part, create what I want to create. And sometimes you get bad brands that don't understand how to create, how to work with a creator, and it's probably those brands who would be the same brands that say, oh, he's too sick to make a video. Well, I may be too sick to make a video, but I don't have a butt. we're still doing videos. My sister is now my producer. Derek Pueblo, one of my remaining friends, is helping me create content. He wants to help me do a video a month, even while I'm in Mexico and while I'm sick. So yeah, I don't know. There might be more videos. But the reality is, if I kick this disease's trash, I know you want me to say when I kick this disease's trash. Is if, and hopefully when I kick it, you won't even know it hit you. Because Scotty W is gonna be everywhere. Everywhere. I've worked so hard despite my trials. And when I overcome this, no one will understand. No one will be able to keep up with me. That's how it was. That's how it was even being sick. No one could keep up with me. Nobody could keep up with me. I couldn't find anyone who was willing to work as hard or as fast as me, which is a disease in and of itself. There's a point where you love your work and you put your heart into your work, but there's a point where you have to have balance. You have to have balance in your life, and I had to learn that the hard way. Yeah, I will be able to give it my all. I'm trying to write music right now and get you guys some music. Music is really my true passion. And I realized I told this hour-long story of like the sad side of my life, the trials, the sickness. I never have told you guys the good side, the positive side, the success story side. And that is a really cool story. I told it once on a whim. I was asked to speak to a group of people. It ended up being a very large event, very big group came to listen. I didn't know what I was going to speak about, and I decided at the last minute just to tell my life story, but I told the positive side of it. I left out all the health stuff. And it's a very, very cool story. It's a very inspiring story, even for me to listen to, which I know sounds haughty, naughty, waddy body. It's a really cool story. Someday it'll be a book. I will write it into a book someday. But I should tell you the story next time, not now. This has gone on way too long. I know that everybody has their trials in their lives. This is me just talking openly about mine. I urge you to do the same about yours. It might help you feel better. I'm not encouraging everyone to become a vlogger and just start talking, because I don't think that's the key to happiness for everybody. Maybe some people, but just be open. Just be open. I think you'll feel rewarded some way, somehow. Alright. I should shoot this video now and shave and shower and put on a shirt that says, be authentic. Don't be shy. Alright. Thank you guys. How do I look? Presentable for a YouTube ending? I realized there's one last thing I didn't even say. That whole experience with Carrie Walsh and all of that is why I became a director. That's why I ultimately, went down the path of telling more stories, creating more characters. That notebook I had of all these ideas and things. That's essentially what my YouTube channel has become. So, yeah, it was that experience of having, being put on the spot, being so shy, being so introverted, and just having to make that decision and come out. That was the most rewarding experience by far. Easily one of the top rewarding experiences in my career, in my life. Teaching experience. So many things came from that. And ultimately, that's why I do it. I do it because it makes me happy. I do it because it's rewarding. That's it. All right, let's turn on this switch. What's up, everybody? Scott DW here. Thank you so much for watching the video.